Should be. Bet it's on the ad. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chi World back at y'all again with another art tutorial. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Make sure you click post notifications so you will be notified every time your boy drops some heat. In today's video, I will be teaching you guys how to do a cartoon head step by step, as well. I will be showing you guys how to shade in detail. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you want to do for beginners, you want to go ahead and find a picture that's easy to read. And when I say that, I mean easy to find your dark shadows as well as your lights. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a perfect transition. And where I find all my pictures to practice with, I go to Pinterest. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go check out Pinterest, type in models, and look for pictures that you can really practice with. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to start out with pictures that really separates the dark shadows from the lights before you go to more difficult pictures that have shadows, but it's kind of hard to find. But on this picture right here we're looking at, you can easily tell where your dark shadows at. You know what I'm saying? And just like you drawing your line work, you want to treat your shadows just like line work as well. So I'm going to act like I'm drawing out the shadows in this video so you can see how I find them with my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go from we're gonna go from dark to light. So I have like a 3 or 4 color transition. So let's jump right into it. First thing we're gonna do, if you got a digital tablet, you want to go ahead and set your pressure. You know what I'm saying? So we can get some clean line work. So all I do is I drop the opacity down on the picture I'm using, and I lock that layer, and I create a new layer above it, because the new layer is going to be the layer we create our line work on. So we'll be able to delete the original picture afterwards. So let's go ahead and do it. We're going to set our brush, and all it is just setting your pressure sensitivity on your tablet. That's the only brush I use. So we're going to change these 2 numbers to 3 and hit OK. And that should give us the brush y'all see me use in all my videos. You know what I'm saying? And all it is pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go light, I press down hard, I go light again, and it'll create that style of brush. First thing I like to do is focus. We just got a new sub. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that post notification as well, so you will be notified. First thing I like to do, man, when I start a cartoon head, I like to start either with the eyes or the nose. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and start out with the nose. I got my brush size to 1 point. And we just gonna take our time. I'm gonna show you my brush settings. My smoothness is in the center, and we got 12 pixels. So that'll be good enough to keep everything smooth. You know what I'm saying? So you want to take your time with your line work. Make sure you're doing some clean lines. Okay, there we go with the nose. We're gonna come up here to these eyes. We just got another sub. I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the family. We're gonna keep our brush at 1 point for right now. Oh, the subs just rolling in, man. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna change that brush size. I always, while I'm drawing a picture, I never stay on a specific brush size. I always go back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying? For different situations. And anytime I mess up on a line, I hold Control and hit Z. And that's how you delete it and start all over. And if you keep pressing it, it'll just keep going back. Control Z. And you can just keep going back. When I'm doing the eyes, I like to make the top line above it pretty thick, so it kind of let you know where the eyelash is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So if you make that top line thicker, we're going to go down to 0.5. And we're going to come over. We're going to... So I made my breast a 0.5 now.
What camera are you looking through?
My camera right there.
Can I look at it?
I'm live, Carter. Okay, we got a 0.5.
Can you hear?
And I'm just, for the smaller detail, we're just gonna go through, come on this side, go ahead and add that bottom. Go back to our 1 point for that thick line above the eye and that curve for the eyelash. And close this off. Okay. So what we're gonna do, you wanna come over here, right click this tool right here. You wanna go to your pencil tool and you wanna move this color black to the top and keep that bottom color locked. And I'm gonna show you what that do. It give you a kind of, it save you time as far as like, see how I just made this area? It's gonna fill it in, you know what I'm saying? So I use this brush to do a lot of coloring on my black, with my black line work. So we ain't gonna worry about the detail inside this eye, cause I'm gonna show you how we gonna add all the detail later. We just gonna go ahead and close that off. Go ahead and make it black. And then we're gonna come on this side and do the same thing. We're just gonna close it off and make it black. And then while we already got this brush out, we're gonna fill in all our black areas, just the inside, and then we're gonna hit the corners of every area with some detail. So I'm just using that to fill in. Just learning how to utilize every tool on the program, it'll just help you make artwork easier. You know what I'm saying? Just learning what does what. Okay, we're gonna add that. And I'm gonna go ahead and use it for the hair. We ain't gonna make it too perfect. I'm gonna just do it so y'all kind of get what I'm doing. I really just want to show y'all how to do this. So, well, just know when you making cartoon heads and stuff like this, you want to take your time. It's not like don't be trying to rush to get finished. Really take your time so you can do some nice artwork. So I'm gonna go ahead and close his head off since the picture was cut off. So I just imagine that his head will be just like this. Uh-oh, forgot to make a border. And this pencil, the pencil tool really come in handy. I use it a lot, and I use it for all my shading. So we're just closing this off. Okay, bad. That look decent. Alright, now we're gonna bring it down some over here. And let's go back to our brush. Make sure it's 1 point. And we're gonna finish closing off the head. Let's see. We're gonna drop our brush down some, 0.75. We're gonna do these lips. And make sure when you're doing the lips, make sure you closing them off. Like close off the bottom lip separate from the top. Make sure you got a good close off, because we're gonna color those two different. And make sure your lines are connecting as well, so you won't have no problem when it's time to do the coloring method. Okay, we got that. We're gonna step back and look at it coming together. Go ahead and do the drip effect on the neck. Make our brush a little bigger though. We're gonna make it 1 point so we can have a little thick line. I'm just gonna add the drip, you feel me? Okay, got a nice little drip going. We're gonna go back to our pencil tool, move that color black to the top, keep that bottom locked, and we're gonna add the shadows behind the drip, you feel me? Come in. That's why it's good to have a digital tablet, man. It make your workflow go more smoother. Okay, we just going through and we adding unpredictable drips, so to give it that 3D feel. Okay, now I gotta come back up so I can make my close off line. And there we go with the drips. Okay. And another drip right here. Okay. Oh, we still got this brush out. You can do a lot with this pencil tool, man. Just coming in. And now, let's go ahead and use it to make our eyelashes. So, just coming up. Make sure you got a close off line. We'll keep coming over. And this is the pencil tool, you guys. I'm gonna keep saying it because I know we got people just coming in. Close it off. step back and look at what we got so far. Make sure it's looking right. Okay. Come back over and do the same thing on this side. And you can make it close off line first, man. And then just bring it back. Let's go back to our pencil. Our brush tool. Close the ears off. And as you can see, I'm making sure I'm closing my cartoon. I'm leaving no openings in my cartoon head. You know what I'm saying? So I won't have no problems when it's time to color. That's why I do my outer line, the outline of the cartoon head. I do it very bold, with bold lines, so I can make sure. Go. And this one. We got a new sub. Welcome to the family. Creative gang is on the rise. Okay, look. We did the eyebrows, right? Now we finna go back. We did the eyebrows with the pencil tool. We finna go back with the brush. And you're gonna make your lines smaller so we can add the little details. Okay. We're gonna add a little details around it so it'll just look like it's just a whole bunch of pieces of hairs. So what we did, we just filled in the inside with the pencil tool, and we're going back. We're going back with our brush to give it some detail. The most important thing before you even get to shading, man, is making sure you drew a picture good enough. Like your line work. Make sure your line work is top notch. So this process is just important as shading. Okay. Now we got the pieces of hairs going. We can even do it. We can do it to the edges, and we can do it to the top of his head if we want. You can make your brush 1 point. Always go back and forth with your brushes, you know what I'm saying? So you can have a good variation of different lines, and it'll give it a different feel. So we're just gonna get at it. Smooth, natural effect. We ain't gonna make it too perfect. Now we're gonna come up. What I like to do, I like to just add little swirls. So to make it look like the hair is just natural. And I'm using a 1 point brush. And then after we use the 1 point, we can go a little smaller and just do the same thing. And we almost getting to the coloring part, man. We almost there. Make our brush 0.5. See what them. We're gonna make it a little smaller than that. We're gonna make it as small as we can, 0.25. We're just gonna come on that. You can just go through, add little circles. All I'm doing is just going through, not caring, you feel me? Just swirls. So to give it that little natural effect, like it's a lot of hair. And I'm gonna go a little bigger. And you can do this how long how long you want to do it. Just know the more you do this and you add these little hair effects, the realer you can make it look. But I ain't gonna do too much. I'm just giving you a little example. Now we finna go ahead and finna join out these ears. And as you notice, it's too dark on one side where I can't really see the details of the ears on this side. So that's what you gotta kind of draw what you see. Okay, let's go with this. I'll curve that down. We're just drawing the same thing we see on the other side. Okay. I almost got that line work looking perfect. We could do this. Let's go ahead and do our bottom lash. So make your brush as small as you can get it. And we're just gonna come down here, add these little lashes. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Just add these little lashes. Okay. Got them lashes going. And now, wait, a few more detail I want to add. Make my brush a little bigger. I'm gonna add this chin. I'm gonna add this little curve right there. Let's go ahead. Now we're gonna do that with the shading. Okay, we is officially finished with the line work. I'm just making sure these lines are closed off so I won't have no problems. Closing out these lines. Okay, the line work is finished. Now we gotta make all these lines become one. You know what I'm saying? So what you wanna do, you wanna select, get your select tool. You wanna highlight everything. Now you wanna go to object, expand appearance, and then you wanna click merge on your Pathfinder. If you can't find merge, your Pathfinder, you just come up to Windows, and then you pull out your Pathfinder right here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we just made all these lines become one. We're gonna duplicate our line work by dragging it to this blank sheet of paper. We're gonna lock the top copy. Highlight the second copy that's under it. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna find a nice base skin tone. And it don't matter if you don't get it perfect because we can always tweak it. We're gonna hit OK. Then you're gonna go to your rectangle tool and you're gonna drag that color over the entire picture. What you're gonna do, you're gonna go to your selection tool. You're gonna right click the color, go to arrange and send to back. Now what we just did, we put that color right behind the line work. So now the line work is sitting on top of the color. And you'll know if you did that part right if you look over here at my layers tool, and you will kind of see your line work sitting on top of that color. That's how you know you did that step right. Now after you do that, you're gonna highlight everything once again, and then you're gonna click merge so we can make it become one with the color that we just sat underneath the line work. Now we just made all that become one with each other. So now it's just one picture. Now that is one picture, we gotta separate it so we can delete this outer color and switch colors that are closed off. It's one with the picture now. Now we gotta find a way to separate it so we can, every area that's closed off, we can just tweak it individually. So what you want to do, you want to right click the color, go to, wait, let me make sure I got everything together. Go to merge, right click the color, go to isolate select group, and now we can delete this outer color and we can change individual colors. So go ahead and make this lip color. I always make, like, if you don't got a picture to go off of with colors, I always make your top lip darker than your bottom. You know what I'm saying? It just always works. We're gonna tweak all these colors later to make sure they perfect. Make his teeth white. Hold shift to select more than one thing at a time. We're gonna make the eyes white. Gonna make this part pink. Get your dropper tool so we can sample the lip color. And now we got our base colors down. Another thing we're gonna do, you're gonna go to your layers, the layer we just put the color on, and you're gonna click this drop down menu. Then you're gonna click it one more time. And now we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna lock all our black line work. So what you wanna do, you just wanna hold lock on your mouse and you wanna just stroll up while you holding it. But you wanna keep the top two unlocked. And the reason you lock all your black line work, so you see these hairs we did, it'll be very hard trying to just go through manually and delete these colors without making a mistake and deleting your black line work. But if you got it locked, you can just click this selection tool, the white selection tool, and you can just go over it and it'll select everything but your black line work because you just locked it. So now we can just delete it without worrying about deleting our line work. So now that we did that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna highlight everything we colored so we can tweak the colors. So I just highlighted everything. I come over here to edit, and then you want to edit color, adjust color, preview, and now we're gonna tweak it. We're gonna tweak our base color to get it exactly how we want it. Okay, make them a little orangey. Not too much though. Okay. Gonna hit OK. Now we got a nice little base. I'm finna pull up the original picture so y'all can see. And now, what we about to do, we about to shade this thing. So another thing we're gonna do too, we're gonna go back and change the color of these lips. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it too. Gotta try to find a nice little blend. Okay, that'll work. Okay, what we just did, we just made the base color. Now what I'm finna show you guys, you just gonna have to really pay attention. We're gonna make a copy of the color layer we just created. Okay, and then you want to lock the bottom color layer and you want to cut the eye off. After you do that, you want to go to the top color layer like I got right here. I hope y'all can see it. I wish I can make this bigger, man, so y'all can really see. Okay, now what you want to do, you want to get this white selection tool and you want to delete. What we trying to do, we trying to make the lips and the teeth and the eyes sit on top of everything, so when we shade, we can shade on a layer under that and it'll fall right beneath the lips and the eyes. So we're gonna have to delete the skin tone and the neck. And then you want to come in here and make sure you get these pieces of hairs deleted too. The colors that's trapped in the hairs, you want to go ahead delete that as well. We're gonna come up here, delete that. And as you can see, I kept my eyes and I kept my lip color. So now we're gonna lock that color and we're gonna bring our bottom color layer back. And we're gonna create a new layer in between those two layers. The lip color layer and the bottom base color layer. Oh, we just got a new sub. Welcome to the family. Okay. Now what we finna do, we finna start and work on these dark shadows. You know what I'm saying? These dark shadows. I wish I can go over it with my mouse. But as you can see, you know what I can do? I can just mute all this real quick and bring the original picture back. Okay. I'm finna act like I'm just finna point out these shadows to you guys. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make us a dark tone. This is our dark tone. And then we're gonna make us an even brighter tone. And then we're gonna go even brighter than that. Just so you can get an idea. Okay. You got your dark, you got your in-between shadows, and then you got your light shadows, and then you got your highlight shadows. So I'm finna point out all our dark shadows first. Okay. All our dark shadows, as you can see, if I was drawing this picture, is right here. And as you notice, you gotta kind of draw it just like you would draw the picture. So these are our dark tones. It's on this side of the face. That's where our dark shadows are located at. And that's why I said find pictures that's easy to read until you get more advanced. So these are our dark shadows. So if I was coloring this, what I do, I start with my dark shadows first. And then when I go to the next shadow layer, when I go to like just say I'm done doing all my dark shadows, I create me a new layer right under that dark shadow layer, and then I go a little lighter. So we're gonna go to our mid shadows. And then we're gonna go back to our picture and we're gonna kind of find where our mid shadows at. You know what I'm saying? So I think my mid shadows would be, and the more you do it, you'll kind of have an eye for it. You'll be able to find shadows faster and more accurate. You just gotta practice. So here go our mid shadows. It's even made its way on this side. And it's under here. And it's gonna make sense that when I'm finished showing you guys. Now it's time to go to our lighter tones. So we're just gonna about these two layers, create us another layer, and we're gonna find all our lighter tone shadows. And it's all about the transitioning with your shadows. You gotta find a good transition. Okay, here go our mid-tone shadows. And then the highlights. The highlights, make sure I go to my brush. You see the highlights. Here go the highlights on this face right here. So let's mute this picture and you kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we bring the line work back, you'll kind of see how it was, how everything, and how I spotted all the shadows. And you just, but when you drawing it on Adobe Illustrator, you want to try to make it smooth. You know what I'm saying? Since it's not a soft brush we're using like Victor lines, so you want to try to make your shadows just like you would your line work, very smooth. You know what I'm saying? Because your shadows, what it do, it tell you how the face is shaped. You know what I'm saying? Because without the shadows, we wouldn't be able to tell this is a good cheekbone. We didn't know that his face or his nose was this skinny or his eyes was dipped in. It wouldn't give it no dimension without shadows. So look at your shadows as part of your line work. It's part of the face, and kind of read your pictures because your pictures give you a guideline. So find pictures that's good to read. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a good picture to practice with. And I got this picture off Pinterest. Just type in models and you can find good pictures to practice. Now we finna start really coloring it. So let's go back to our layer in between the color layer and the eyes, the eye color layer, the layer that we created at the top. Another subscribe, appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Okay, we're gonna start with our dark tones. So we're gonna sample the skin color. Wait, let's make sure we got that. Cut this eye back on. We're gonna sample the skin color, and we're gonna create us a dark shadow layer. Okay, that'll be good for now. And just remember, we can always change the colors if they're not flowing together. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure all your shadow colors flow together. You know what I'm saying? So it'll make a smooth transition. So we're gonna go back to our pencil tool, and we're looking at our picture. Our reference. And this is why I told you, put your lip colors and your eye colors on the top. So when we draw this shadow, it's gonna fall right behind it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about trying to be so smooth where we gotta go around it. That'll kill time doing that. You know what I'm saying? So now we can just draw, and I already know it'll fall right behind our lips and it'll fall behind our eyes. So that's why we did that. Make sure you make a layer just for your eyes and your lips, and you put those on the top, so when it's time to color, your shadows will fall right behind it. So let's start with these dark shadows. I'm just drawing it out. I'm looking at my reference. And I'm putting in all my dark shadows where I see them at. Okay, I go one. Got a dark shadow right here. Come up. Come out. Go two. As long as you follow your reference, you'll be just fine. Okay, I'm just copying exactly what I see. The closer I get the shadows to the original picture, it'll turn out perfect. Got another subscriber. Welcome to the family. You feel me? Alright. I'm just following my reference. And as you see, it's coming together. We got a dark shadow under the lip. And I'm just copying it. I'm not trying to add nothing extra. I'm just doing exactly what I see. We finna add a shadow right here. I see one right here under this eye. It come up. Then it come in right here. It come out. Then it go right here. And this is just one shadow layer. You know what I'm saying? We're doing our darks. So imagine when we start adding the transitions of shadows from our lights. So we got another sub. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Alright. Let's see. Got another sub. Welcome to the family. You feel me? I'm just drawing my dark shadows as I see them. This one right here. Another sub. Welcome to the family. Alright. Then we gotta do a dark shadow that come up here. We can go ahead and cover this whole ear with a dark shadow. Now, we gotta do the one that show this cheekbone. Come up. Then it come in. And it come out. Let's go ahead and close that off. And that's why it's good to make your cartoon head line work very bold, so it'll be easy to come back and follow that line without going over it. Welcome to the family. We got another subscriber. Okay. We got another sub. I'm gonna make a little button every time somebody sub. I can just press the button and it do like this little celebration. I'm gonna figure it out, man. We finna get official. Yeah, I'm just following these dark shadows. Okay. There you go. Come back so we can close it off. And I like them little highlights on the drip, so we're gonna leave that. One more sub. Welcome to the family. Okay. Now we did all our, pretty much almost did all our dark shadows. I think I'm gonna make a little line right there. And wait, we got a dark shadow over here inside the ear. Just read your picture. That's all you gotta do. Draw exactly what you see. Another sub. Welcome to the family. We growing slowly but surely. Okay, we're gonna add our shadows. Okay. Now that we got our dark shadows, now we gotta go a little lighter than this. So what we're gonna do, wait, let me see. We're gonna add a shadow that's a little lighter so we can slowly start the transition. So that was our darkest shadow. Now it's time to go a little lighter than that shadow. So what you wanna do, you wanna lock that layer, create a layer under that dark shadow layer. And every time you do your shadows, you wanna create a new layer underneath the one you just made so we can go lighter and it'll fall underneath that shadow. So we're gonna sample the skin tone again and we're gonna find an in-between, a nice in-between color. So, and if we don't get it perfect as far as finding the color, we can always tweak it. So don't worry about it not being exactly the color you want right now. So now I just found a nice in-between color and I'm looking at my picture and we're gonna find out where all the lighter shadows at, and we just gonna copy it exactly how we see it. Okay, lighter tones right here, come over right here. I'm just copying the picture. Close it off. And I notice that color is a bit too red, so we're gonna have to tweak it, but we'll tweak it right when we finish placing all the shadows of this lighter, of the lighter tones. Okay, we're gonna bring that. Got another sub, welcome to the family. Okay, just copying the picture exactly how I see it. I'm gonna keep saying that so y'all can have it locked in when you start working on your artwork, you'll remember that. You just drawing exactly what you see. Sometimes we make things harder than what it actually is. Don't overthink it, you know what I'm saying? We just drawing what we see. Okay. Come back. Our lighter tones. Go back. Gotta make it flow better. Gotta add a shadow on this side. That cheekbone it. So got another sub. Welcome to the family, my dude. Just drawing these shadows. Got another sub. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family. I'm just drawing all the shadows I see on these lighter tones. Eventually, you'll be just finding your own style with it. You know what I'm saying? At first, it'll be difficult. You'll start out slow, but the more you do it, it'll just become like a muscle memory, man. It'll become more easier to do. Okay, we gotta do the shadow inside this eye. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the family. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that post notification as well, man, because we will be turned up on this channel. You will see a lot of me this summer on our way to 1 million subs. You know what I'm saying? Alright. We almost finished with the mid-tone shadows. But before we go to the next shadow, we're going to go through and we're going to tweak the color so to have a better transition, because it's not blending good with the shadow we made. The dark shadow is not blending too good to me. But that's an easy fix after we place all these mid-tone shadows exactly where we want them to go. I'm just still looking at my picture so I can get a good reference. Okay, curve this over. Notice he got, okay. Appreciate you for the sub. Welcome to the family. We almost finished with this. Okay, now we finished with the mid-tones. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna make it blend better. So what you wanna do, you wanna highlight that layer we just made so to grab all them colors. And what I like to do, I like to go ahead and go to Object, Expand, and click Merge. So we can make them colors we just made one. On that layer, go to Edit, Edit Color, Adjust Color Balance, Preview, and we're gonna try to find a nice little blend. And there you go. It didn't take much. We're gonna click OK, and now it's flowing better. You see what I'm saying? Just got a new sub. Welcome to the family, man. Love you too. Nice. Oh man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with your boy. With your boy. Okay. Now we finna create a light shadow tone. So create a new layer and drop it under the mid shadows. Get out your sampler. We're gonna sample the skin tone, and we're gonna find another color that's lighter than this one, lighter than this shadow. And this will probably be, and you can go how far you want to with the shadows. You can make as many as you want, but you can do a good 3, and then you can do your little highlights, and it'll come out just perfect. Okay, let's find us a nice little mix. And you'll become a professional at mixing colors, man, the more you do it, because I was trash at first. I just kept doing it, then it just became a little natural. And if you get it wrong, remember, after you add all your shadows where they're supposed to go, you can go to your edit and you can go to your color balance and you can tweak the color till you get it to blend perfectly. So let's go ahead and start on this layer. I'm looking at my picture and I'm seeing where my lighter shadows are at. I'm just copying exactly what I see. Okay, this one right here. Come up right here. I'm just looking at my picture. I look at the picture a lot as I draw. Okay. And that's a little too dark. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and tweak it now. Let's go ahead and select this. Go to edit, edit colors, adjust color balance, preview. We need to make this a little lighter. And also we need to tweak it just a little tad. Make it a little more lighter. And that's good right there. Click OK. Now we need to sample that color we just created. Go back to your pencil tool and let's finish drawing exactly what we see. Okay. Notice on this side of the face, we'll go ahead and make this dark. Make this dark right here. Just looking at my picture. Bring this shadow closer in. Then it come up like this and close it off. Now we're gonna come on this side. Do the same thing. Just looking at my picture, seeing where all the lighter tones at. I'm gonna come right here. See some lighter shadows on this side. See some lighter shadows under here. And come on up, curve in. Close it off. Okay. There we go. Slowly coming together. And now what we're gonna do, let's come over here. Now we just gotta go add our highlights on the face. So we're gonna sample the base color. We're gonna create us a nice little highlight. Create us a new layer. And we're gonna come add the highlights. And that's all the little white spots you see on the picture. That's the highlights on the face. Or the light hitting it. Okay, this one right here, one on the nose, and this one right here. This one on this, underneath the chin. Right here. You just go through the picture and you find them. Okay, this one right here, and it's a little too bright for me, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight that layer. I'm gonna go to edit color, adjust color balance, preview. We're gonna make it a little darker so it'll blend. We're gonna tweak the color. Okay, and that'll do right there. Now we're gonna create a new layer right underneath the top line work layer. so we can add shadows to our eyes and lips. So we're gonna sample the eye color. We're gonna find a nice little shadow for it. Okay, got a nice little shadow inside the eyes. We can do the same thing for the teeth. I'll add that little shadow right there. Bring it over. Now we're gonna do the little shadows on this pink part. Okay. Now we're gonna use that same shadow for the bottom lip. How do I determine where I put shades in the hair? Wait, let me see. Dang, your message went behind the picture. I'll show you. I'll show you how I determine where I put the shades. It's really just the brush. The brush should give you a nice effect. And all you gotta do is just fill in to wherever you think it'll make the picture look good. The goal is making the picture look good, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't gotta be 100% accurate with the picture. Whatever you think will make it look better. Gang, gang. Yeah, and shades determine where you want the light source to come up from. You're exactly right. Okay, I'm putting the shadows. This bottom lip. And we're gonna come to this top lip. We're gonna add a dark shadow for it. Let's find us a nice little blend. I think that'll do right there. Oh, you from the UK? That's what's up, man. I appreciate you for your support, man.
You say hi to Brazil?
Bro, I appreciate you. I taught you all you know. Oh, man, that's what's up, bro. I'm still learning myself. Oh, we just got a new subscriber, man. Welcome to the family. I'm still looking at the picture, you guys, as far as finding my shadows. And eventually, after you do it so much, after you done learn how to find the shadows on pictures and stuff, you'll start to remember where they supposed to be without looking. You know what I'm saying? But somebody said in the comments, perfect. It all depends on where you want the light source to come from. So if I shine a light on this side of my face, you already know the shadow gonna be on the opposite side. If I shine a light coming upward, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a shadow underneath my nose, and then I'm gonna have light sources. Or you can just, you know what you can do? You can use a light, stand in a mirror, and make the light shine Like hold the light in this hand and just make it shine around your face so you can determine where the shadows will be when you hold the light in different places. Or you can just do like I said, you can just go get on Pinterest, get on Google, type in models. The reason I say type in models because those photographers take perfect pictures where you got a good blend of shadows and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because as far as this picture we're using for this tutorial, it's a pretty good one as far as to learn from, you know what I'm saying? So on your spare time, just go type in and save a bunch of pictures of models and practice, man. Okay, I'm finna create a new layer and we finna do the mid-tone shadows for the lips. Do the mid-tone shadow for these lips. Okay. Still looking at the picture. That's kind of a little too brownish for me. It's not blending good with the. So we're gonna edit, adjust color balance. We're gonna just bring that down just a tad. The base color a little too reddish, but it's cool. As long as you know the method of blending colors till you finally getting them exactly how you want it. That's all that matter, my friend. Okay. Now we finna add the highlights on the lips. Go and add a quick little highlight right here. Gonna add a highlight on this top lip. Uh-oh. There you go. A little natural. Okay. We done added the highlights. So obviously you see the light source is coming right here. You know what I'm saying? It's coming like, it's kind of in front of his face, but it's a little on this side. And it's the light source is coming from this side of the face basically. And you got your darker tones or the shadows that's away from the light. What I want to do is I want to make the light source more distinguished, so I'm gonna create me one more layer. And that sub that just subscribed, welcome to the family. We're gonna create us another layer and we're gonna make it a little lighter so we can make this pop out more. That's what shading do. It give you, when you put it on artwork, it give it more dimension. You know what I'm saying? It was flat before I started adding shadows and shades, but now it's coming to life. You can kind of tell how his face is shaped with shadows. Okay, like that. I'm gonna just drop the opacity down on it some. Wait, first, before we drop the opacity down, we're gonna go to Object, Expand, and click Merge so we can make the lines one on that layer, and we just gonna drop the opacity down. Now there we go. Now what you wanna do, we're finna add some details in the eyes before we go to the hair. So you wanna create you a new layer right above everything. And now we finna do the eye details. So you wanna go to a dark brown color. And we're gonna get our pencil tool out. And we're gonna make like a U. Just like this. You're gonna make it wild. And then you're gonna wind up something just like that. Then you're gonna come to this side. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna make a rough textured U. Okay. After you done did that to both of the eyes, you wanna come and make this a little brighter. Okay. Now we just got another sub. Welcome to the family. We're gonna make this at the bottom part of the eye. Just like that. You're gonna make it rough. And you see how it's coming to life. We just gonna fill in this bottom little part. Just like this. Now, what you wanna do, you wanna come over here, get out the color white. Now we're gonna add a little sparkle in the eye. Just like this, bam. And there you have it, you got your detailed eyes. Now, what we finna do, you guys, we finna do the hair detail. So what you wanna do, you wanna come over here to your swatches, and you wanna find your gradient brush. And I always click this white to black. So all you gotta do is go to your swatches. You can click, if you ain't found this pack yet, you just click this little book, the library menu, and then you go look for it. You know what I'm saying? You look until you find, you can use any gradient. I just click the black and white because it's kinda easier, but you can use any gradient and make it to what you want it to be. Then you just come over here after you find your gradient and you add a new gradient in the middle. You want to have 3, and both of your edges you want them to be black. So we're gonna make this black, but we also gonna make it fade into another color, and I want it to fade in kind of right there. So we got 27, 25, 30. We're gonna do the same thing to this side. 27, 25, 30. Okay, 30, 30. Okay, now we got it. So what you want to do, you want to pull these little knobs closer so your transition will be perfect. Pull that closer, and then we can make this center color bluish purple. And then we're gonna move this. Y'all can just copy my numbers, man. So I got 37, 36 to 25. And we're gonna make it a little lighter, so it'll fade good. Okay, that's a good fade. And there you go. That's our hairbrush right there. And you see the gradient, it sits in the middle. So since we got both of the corners black, it's gonna fade perfectly. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna give you that effect. Don't ask me how I think of that. I was just drawing one day. I was like, man, dang, it'll be nice. And then I started looking at the gradient brushes. I was like, dang, you know what? I can use that for hair. Then I tried it out and it just worked. So when you doing art, man, you gotta use tools. Cause at once upon a time when I was using Adobe Illustrator before I knew how to use it, I was just trying to figure out what would be good for what. What is this? What do this do? How can this effect work with this? What should I use this effect for? So you gotta do a lot of experimenting. You feel me? So now we on the layer above everything. So all you do is you just come in and you just add your little hairs. And all it is just drawing lines. You can make it straight or you can make it curly. It really don't matter. Whatever you think will fit or be best for your picture. We don't want to make his hair too straight on this one. So we just gonna make it unpredictable. And That's how we add our hair texture. And then I'm finna come right here. I'm finna add some of his eyebrows. I'm just gonna put a little on this side. Let's finish adding the hair texture. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for the love and support y'all be showing your boy, the channel. We'll be turning up this summer. We will be doing a lot of other things. So just make sure y'all hit that post notification, because I'm very random, man. I post very randomly. Can you do one with the mouse? You know what? We're going to do a tutorial just like this using the mouse. And I'm going to go ahead and let you know it's going to be longer because it's very tedious work. It's really hard to try to control your mouse. But the secret to it is zooming in as close as you can so you can make a perfect line with your mouse. It's easy to do a straight line with autocorrect when you zoom in closer in, but it's harder to try to draw a picture straight out, zoomed out with your mouse. You know what I'm saying? So we will be doing a tutorial how to draw a cartoon head using the mouse. Let's see. You just keep adding the hairs, man, till you get it looking full. Do you have any tips about shading on iPad with the Apple Pencil? Of course, I need to do a tutorial using that as well, man. So we finna be busy all this week. We doing nothing but live tutorials this week. You know what I'm saying? Just for y'all. So the best program to use for iPad is Procreate, man. I tried to use that Adobe Draw. It just only thing I don't like about Adobe Draw is it don't give you the pressure option. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We got our little hairs going. And there you have it, you guys, how to do a cartoon head and shade as well, man. All you gotta do is focus. Go back and watch this video because I will be leaving it on YouTube. And I want somebody in my comment section to mark every section on this video, like what number I start showing people how to shade and all that. And all that good stuff. You feel me? Do I know any drawing apps for Samsung? Hey, try Clip Studio Paint. I think that's for all devices. I think you can download Clip Studio Paint for your iPad, for your Android, for your, you know, for everything, for your computer. But you gotta pay for it, but it's worth it. When will my next tutorial be? It'll be tomorrow. I'm doing a tutorial on how to draw cartoon heads with your mouse. You know what I'm saying? How to make your lines with your mouse. I'm gonna do it straight out for y'all so y'all can see the process of it. It got a pressure dynamic option. I gotta check that out.
Make sure you save it. Make sure you save the video. Make sure you save.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure I save. What's a good starter pad, man? If I had to tell you a good starter pad to get, it'll be the iPad, bro. Like, Cause it's mobile, you know what I'm saying? And then it just say if you don't like it, you can use your iPad for other stuff like playing games and strolling on Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah, I will say the video so y'all will be able to watch this later, man, if y'all want to go through it and check it out. Yeah, the iPad Pro, bro. If you get the iPad Pro, get it with the Apple Pencil, or it'll be like a waste of time of even getting it. Cause the Apple Pencil give you the pressure options, and I really love the pressure option on Procreate. Yeah, screenshot that and send it to me on IG, bro. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna check that out, cause I need to do some tutorials on Adobe Draw as well, cause I know a lot of people still use that Wacom tablet. Yeah, that's the best tablet you can get in the game. It's very expensive, so I wouldn't recommend somebody start out with one unless you get the one that ain't got the display screen. Dang. Oh, what's up, man? Y'all be from all over the world, bro. That be amazing me. That amazed me for real. Like y'all be from everywhere in the world and y'all watching my videos. That's a blessing, bro. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. That's what I'm saying, man. Show this guy some love, man. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button, like my man said. Don't forget to hit that like button, post notification, so you will be notified every time your boy drops some heat. We finna be lit this summer, man. We're gonna be doing a lot of tutorials live. We will be doing. I'm finna start blogging heavy, but I don't want to just drop no lame blogs. I want my junk to be like edited and interesting through the whole thing. I will be playing games online. You feel me? We're gonna be playing PUBG a lot on mobile. So y'all better go ahead and get your practice in, because you might be featured in a live, because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be playing with people from my YouTube, from the family, from the YouTube fam. So you subscribe to the channel, you will have a chance to play with your boy on PUBG. I ain't that good, so y'all probably will be picking me up a lot. Just send it, bro. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna send you a subscribe for that, man. Appreciate you. Been watching you for a while. Keep doing your thing. Appreciate you, bro, man. Y'all the reason I do it, man. Y'all the reason I be motivated to get up and post. You know what I'm saying? I will as well. As soon as I load this video up, I'm still dropping some daily tutorials as well. You know what I'm saying? That's not live. I will be still dropping my speed art videos, my freestyle art videos. We finna really this summer. We finna grind, man. We finna try to blow up. Get to 1,000,000, you feel me? My PUBG name. Let me go ahead and tell y'all so y'all can flood my goddamn friend list. Let me see. What's my PUBG name, babe?
I made it you.
I think it's Chi World, y'all. Let me check. Hey, and this is why you need to get you an iPad Pro. When you don't feel like drawing, bro, it's perfect for PUBG. I swear. Look at this jump, bro. It's like I'm playing on another TV, bro. I got a 12-inch iPad. And go ahead and show y'all my name so y'all can follow your boy on that thing. Follow me on the pub. It's Chi World, man. And it's an icon of me holding the little money phone. I'm tempted to get on that thing now, but I'll probably get on when I get off this. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Thank y'all, bro. Just thank y'all for the love and support y'all be showing your boy. Notification gang. The channel will be getting more official this summer, slowly but surely. I'm talking about better quality, better camera quality, better content. I'm finna learn everything I need to know, because really what I want to do when I go live, I want to start like assigning one of my fans like a lucky subscriber. And that day you'll be able to control, like you'll be able to DJ for the channel. You'll be able to pick music you like to play. But if it wound up being like everybody in the comments say, nah, man, he ain't got a good playlist, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna choose the next person the next day, you know what I'm saying? So we finna do a lot of fun things on the channel, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you stay tuned. More heat coming soon, and I'm out this thing.